Hey guys, I'm just off out to lunch with a good friend of mine and her adorable little boy, so I thought I'd do a get ready with me video. If you want to see how I achieved this look, then keep watching. So the first thing I do is I go into my bathroom and I put my hair up in a high bun so I can start the process of cleansing my face. I then pour some of my Garnier micellar water onto a cotton pad and make sure that every scrap of makeup is off of my face. I then put 2 pumps of my Sanctuary Spa cleansing oil onto my hand and start massaging that into my face, and I also rub some into my eyelid area in case any mascara has managed to stick around. Once I've done that, I wet my hands and emulsify the oil in further before washing it off. I then grab a towel and pat my face dry, and then I go and turn my shower on. For body wash, I'm using Original Source Pink Grapefruit. For my shampoo, I'm using Pantene Volume and Body. And for conditioner, I'm using my Sukin Protein Conditioner. It's paraben free, sulfate free, and it's a really nice conditioner to use. I then pat dry my hair and I use some of my Argan Oil Heat Defense Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I spray this generously in my hair, and then I use some of my Liz Botanical Shine Nourishing Hair Oil. I apply that to my mid-lengths and ends, and it leaves my hair in good condition to brush in a little while. And just to show you some of the products today I will be using throughout this tutorial. I then spray some of my Boots Botanical Rose Water Spritz before placing about 4 drops of my L'Oreal Rebalancing Facial Oil into the palms of my hand, and I just like to gently dab that into my skin. Once that's all melted in, I like to use some of my Vichy Aqualia Thermal Serum, and I just like to rub that all over my face and neck and in any areas where I've got open or enlarged pores. I then like to use some of my Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer and follow that with my L'Oreal Bleu Magique Primer, which I really like. It helps my foundation stay on all day and it's really nice to apply also. On to makeup. I take my 17 concealer and I dab it into my under eye circles, on any blemishes I may have, and my hyperpigmentation on my cheeks. For foundation, I'm using my Rimmel Match Perfection in Porcelain, and I like to dab that all around the area I'm applying before buffing it in with my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I feel it just leaves it with a more smoother finish really. I don't actually use any foundation on my forehead because I feel that it's quite clear. I just use it on the lower parts of my face. Once I've buffed a good layer of foundation into my skin, I pat a second layer just on the areas that need the extra coverage, and I then take my MUA powder and I lightly brush that all over my face just to set the foundation. I let that settle on my skin for a moment, and then I use my Collection Gorgeous Glow, and this just gives me a subtle flush, which I love. This is followed with my MUA highlighter, and I really like this highlighter, and for £3 it could rival the likes of MAC or any other high-end illuminizer that I've used. Although I am a semi-permanent makeup technician and my eyebrows are tattooed, sometimes I like to use the Soap & Glory Archery Brow Pencil just to give them that more made-up look and more of a powder brow. With a mixture of my Collection Eyes Uncovered palette and my Naked 2 palette, I'm just going to create a very subtle and wearable smoky eye for the daytime. I'm just using the brush which comes with the Naked palette to place the shadow on my lids, and then a fluffy brush to blend it all out. I don't want to go too dark on this look because I'm only going out to lunch, I'm not going out for the night or anything. Onto eyeliner. I'm using the Maybelline Master Precise pen, and I start by drawing my flicks first, or my tails, and I then trace a line on my eyelid above my eyelashes and follow it to connect it to my flick, and then I fill that shape in. I then go in my L'Oreal Lumi Magique and I place it in a triangular shape under my eyes just to highlight my under eye area. I then go back in with my concealer just to pinpoint, conceal any spots or any redness that I couldn't get with dabbing it on my skin. I'm then using my Bourjois Ultra Black Mascara, and I'll put layers and layers of mascara on. I really like long and defined lashes, and for my lower lashes I'm using the Benefit Bad Girl Mascara, and for the lower lashes this mascara is really good, I think, because it just separates them so well and makes them so long. With my makeup being done, I then let my hair down, and the leave-in conditioner and oil that I used earlier has made my hair nice and soft and really easy for me to brush through it. I then continue to blow dry my hair. I don't do anything too technical, I just use my hands and I run my fingers through my hair. I don't use a brush because if I did, my hair would be a lot frizzier than what it already is. However, using all the products, it really does leave it in a nice smooth condition. I quickly remembered to put some lip balm on my lips before going ahead and separating my hair into 2 sections before I curl it. I then grab my Aussie Heat Defence spray and give my hair a good spray of that before going ahead and starting to curl my hair. I do actually have a Babyliss curling wand, however I find it goes too narrow for the kind of curls I want to achieve, so I'm just going to use my regular curling tongs as it's a thicker barrel and it will give me the more desired effect I want, a more looser curl. Although they are curling tongs, I'm actually going to use them still in a wand fashion, and I take a section of my hair and wrap it around the tong about 3 times. I leave that for 10 seconds before releasing it, and then I move on to the next section, and you're going to want to do this all the way around the first section of your hair. You also want to try and remember to wrap your hair around the wand in different ways around your hair, because this just leaves it with a more natural and softer look. Once all the bottom section of your hair is curled, you then want to take the top section down and spray it with some more heat defence before going in and curling the front sections. I curl these away from my face because it gives a more natural look, and also it won't be in my face annoying me all day. So that's all my hair curled now, however I feel it looks that little bit too curly and separated, so what I like to do is I like to take my fingers and rub them through my hair and just separate the curls and just rough it up a bit and make it look that little bit more natural. And I really like this look for summer, and it lasts all day, and yeah, it's great. I'm now in a bit of a rush, so I quickly go into my wardrobe and pick something out to wear. I go with my Zara Basic Collection shirt dress, which I really like. It's nice for summer, however you could dress it up in the winter with some tights and things, and I really like wearing this. It's nice and comfortable and it's not too made up of a look. I really like the pop of detail on this dress and the small side pocket, and also the fact that you can do it up at the waist because I'm quite petite, so that's really great for me. And here is the finished look. I really hope you guys like this. If you want to know anything, just leave it in the comments below and keep a lookout for my next video. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I just wanted to say I'm wanting to give something back now I've started a YouTube channel. So when I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. So click the subscribe button down below and you might be the lucky winner. Until next time, see you guys.